From Samba star to global superstar, the amazing transformation of Neymar Jr. Once hailed as the player who will take up the mantle of the footballing world after Messi and Ronaldo passed on the baton, Neymar Jr. didn't fulfill everything that was expected of him. Being the most expensive transfer ever doesn't promise success, and Neymar's case has made that quite apparent. Nevertheless, it was his rise and then a move to Barcelona with his name on every football fan's lips. This is the rise of Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., from a football lover to a Brazilian phenomenon. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., known as Neymar Jr., was born on February 5, 1992, in Mogi das Cruzes, a city in São Paulo, Brazil. He is the son of Neymar Santos Jr. and Nadine da Silva. The day February 5th is notable because Neymar shares his birthday with arguably one of the greatest football players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar grew up in a low-income family, and his father was a former professional footballer who introduced him to the sport at a young age. Neymar's talent quickly became apparent, and he began playing for local clubs as a child. It would only be a matter of time when the local scouts had their eyes on Neymar, and they would be mesmerized by the things he could do with a football. Santos FC. At 11, Neymar was scouted by Santos FC, one of the most successful clubs in Brazil. He joined the club's youth academy, the Meninos da Vila, or Boys from the Villa, where he honed his skills and developed his signature dribbling style. As a teenager, Neymar continued to impress and was eventually promoted to Santos FC's first team in 2009. He made his professional debut on March 7, 2009, and quickly established himself as one of the brightest young talents in Brazilian football. Rise the ranks in Brazilian football. During his rise to prominence, Neymar made a mark in 2010 when he scored 5 goals for Santos in an 8-1 win against Guarani during the qualifying rounds of the Brazilian Cup. He continued his impressive form in the Campeonato Paulista, where he netted 14 goals in 19 games, helping Santos clinch the championship with a 5-5 aggregate victory over Santo André in the finals. As a result of his exceptional performances, Neymar was awarded the best player in the competition. Although Neymar was subject to a €12 million offer from West Ham United and a €20 million bid from Chelsea, Santos refused to sell the young star. At the same time, Neymar himself stated that he was solely focused on playing for Santos. Despite Neymar's early success, with an impressive 42 goals in 60 games by the end of the 2010 season, issues began to arise, including his tendency to dive when tackled instead of trying to continue his play and his attitude. One incident that highlighted this was during a match against Atlético Goianiense on September 15, 2010. During the game, Santos manager Dorival Júnior assigned another player to take a penalty awarded for a foul on Neymar. This decision was made due to Neymar's previous failure to score a crucial penalty during the Copa do Brasil final earlier that year, despite Santos winning the tournament. In 2011, Neymar was recognized for his exceptional performances, receiving several awards. He won the 2011 FIFA Puskás Award for his solo goal in a Brasileiro Serie A match against Flamengo. Later that year, on December 31st, Neymar was awarded the prestigious 2011 South American Footballer of the Year award. This achievement put him in the company of football legends such as Diego Maradona, Pelé, Zico, and Romario. Neymar would repeat this feat the following year in 2012 when he beat Ronaldinho to win the award. Transfer to FC Barcelona. Santos announced on May 24, 2013, that they had received 2 offers for Neymar. The following day, Neymar confirmed that he would join Barcelona on May 27, 2013, after playing in the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup. Neymar was presented to a record turnout of 56,500 fans at Camp Nou, the highest number of fans ever attending a Brazilian player's presentation. He made his debut for Barcelona during the opening game of the 2013-14 La Liga season as a 63rd minute substitute for Alexis Sanchez in a match where they won 7-0 against Levante. He scored his first competitive goal for the club on August 21, 2013, in the first leg of the 2013 Supercopa de España against Atlético Madrid. He came on as a substitute for Pedro and scored 7 minutes later. His second season in Spain would be far better because Neymar took a good year to adapt to Spanish football. He helped Barca win the treble consisting of La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League in 2015. On a personal note, he became the 8th player in football's history to win the Copa Libertadores and the UEFA Champions League, and the first to score in final victories in both competitions. At the end of the season, Neymar scored 39 goals in all competitions, including 10 goals in the Champions League, which tied him with Cristiano Ronaldo and his teammate Lionel Messi as the highest scorers in that competition. It was noteworthy that Neymar was the first player besides Messi and Ronaldo to be at the top of the Champions League scoring list since Kaká in the 2006 and 07 season. The trio of Messi, Luis Suarez, and Neymar, collectively known as MSN, scored a total of 122 goals, the highest number of goals scored by an attacking trio in a season in the history of Spanish football. MSN would eventually break the record they set this year in the following year. Barca would win the domestic double, and the three would end the season with 131 goals in a single season. La Remontada. During the round of 16 matches in the 2016 and 17 UEFA Champions League, Barcelona achieved a stunning 6-1 victory over Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar played a remarkable and heroic role in Barcelona's comeback by scoring 2 goals and assisting in the crucial goal by Sergi Roberto during the final 7 minutes of the match. Due to his outstanding performance, Neymar was named the man of the match. This victory was especially significant because it allowed Barcelona to overcome their 4-0 loss to PSG in the first leg, and it became the greatest comeback in the history of the Champions League. Transfer to Paris. Barcelona declared on August 3rd, 2017, that Neymar's agents paid £222 million, the cost of his release clause, the highest fee ever for a transfer. The Brazilian forward joined Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG, with a contract until 2022 and was given the number 10 jersey by Javier Pastor. Neymar made his debut for PSG on August 13, 2017, scoring a goal and assisting another in a 3-0 win over Guingamp. He suffered a fractured 5th metatarsal bone in his right foot during a 3-0 victory over Marseille on February 25, 2018. Neymar could not make any more appearances for PSG as he recovered from the injury. He ended his first season in Paris with 28 goals in 30 matches. In a Champions League group stage fixture against Red Star Belgrade on October 3, 2018, Neymar scored a hat-trick in a 6-1 win. He missed PSG's Champions League round of 16 tie against Manchester United due to a foot injury he sustained in late January 2019. PSG won their 3rd league title, which was awarded due to the COVID-19 pandemic, ending the season early. The club reached its first-ever Champions League final in 2020, but lost 1-0 to Bayern Munich on August 23rd. During the 2020 and 21 UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain was eliminated by Manchester City in the semifinals. Neymar was present for the quarterfinals against Bayern Munich and the semifinal matches against Man City. On May 8, 2021, Neymar extended his contract with PSG until 2025. On May 21, 2022, Neymar scored his 100th goal with PSG in their 5-0 win over Metz. Despite dealing with various injuries and experiencing inconsistent performances from the team, he helped PSG win their 10th national championship, recording 13 goals and 8 assists across all competitions. This season marked the lowest number of goals he scored since arriving in Europe in 2023. National team. On July 26, 2010, the Brazilian footballer Neymar was chosen to play for the Brazilian national team for the first time by the new coach Mano Menezes. The match was a friendly game against the United States in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and he made his debut on August 10, 2010 at 18, starting the game and wearing the number 11 jersey. In 2014, 4 years later, Neymar was the star of the Brazilian team and was expected to lead the team to their first World Cup victory on home soil. However, during the quarterfinal match against Colombia, he suffered a fractured vertebrae in his spine after being kneed in the back by Juan Camilo Zuniga. He had to be taken off the field on a stretcher and missed the rest of the tournament. Despite assisting Thiago Silva's opening goal in the same match, Brazil ultimately lost in the semifinals to Germany, who would become the eventual champion in a shocking 7-1 defeat. 4 years on, Neymar would try his luck again at the World Cup, and this time in Russia. They fell short once again when Belgium eliminated Brazil after defeating them 2-1, where Neymar was denied a stoppage time goal by a save from Thibaut Courtois. In 2021, Brazil would fall just short of winning the Copa America trophy as Argentina defeated them by 1-0 in the final. As incredible of a player as he is, it remains to be seen whether Neymar can be ranked among the greats of the game. Although his career is about to be over in a few years given his injury record, a miracle may occur, and he wins the World Cup, the trophy he has longed for quite some time.